Did you ask though? Did you? Did you ask about the 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. the secret deal? Oh, don't be moving too fast though. Walk right in like you already know. Walk in chill like what's the deal? They might smile like it's real. Oh, it's real. No live signs, no big display. But the ones who ask get blessed that day. Try and say why you look fly too. Whole outfit got a vibrant new. Don't be shy. Just ask one time. You might walk out feeling extra fine. Friend restless. Wait, you didn't ask? Did you ask though? Don't miss out. 2 p.m., 5 p.m. flow. Every day made it count though. Now you know.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the one and only Tipsy Tuesday podcast. And please note that it is a wonderful, hot day. But I hope everybody had a great day. And just want to give you a round of applause. Thank you for stopping by the Tipsy Tuesday podcast for the one and only Made in Compton store. Absolutely. So, with that in mind, I know that some people they actually do drink smoothies out of glasses as well. So I do want to share that we do create smoothies and put them in the one and only stemless wine glasses that we have at the Made in Compton store, but we actually have a Stanley cup. So that's the featured item for today. And then I have a story for us, and I'm just going to go to a quick commercial and make sure I have some sound effects, and it'll be fun. So just really quick, and shout out to all the birthdays for the month of August as well.
Yes, I'm here at Made in Compton store. Getting a gift for my homegirl. Happy birthday. From Made in Compton store. Yeah.
Awesome. Shout out to the one and only Byron. He sings so wonderfully well. And just really quick, we know that smoothies are colorful, refreshing, and they are cold on these days that we need them to be. And is really it depends on your flavors as well. Because sometimes people like to have vegetables or fruits. Juices definitely. Some people like yogurt or with milk or other nutritious ingredients, right? So whether enjoyed as a quick breakfast, an afternoon energy boost, or a delicious treat, smoothies make it easy to combine flavor and wellness in one cup, or it could be a glass, right? So from tropical fruit blends to creamy dessert inspired creations, there is a smoothie for every taste and occasion. So just so you know, uh, some people they celebrate birthdays, some people don't do celebrations. We know, and sometimes it's just like out of convenience. Maybe people are traveling, maybe people that don't do celebrations they understand, comforting people. And so sometimes it does feel like a comfort when you have something of your own. We know that children are back in school, and I think all the tracks of school, they're doing different tracks, but there's different cities and states on different schedules. And it seems as though I think everybody should be back in school. If not, just knowing that that's just one of the things that are helpful is having something that is a child's own belonging when they go to school, whether they've been in school for a long time or this is their first year in school. It's something about having something that belongs to them. And there's this thing when people are new to school, in kindergartners or whether it's daycare or preschool, they're usually called newcomers. And part of something that helps newcomers is to have something that's especially made for them or bought for them. So just to note that, today we're talking about smoothies, but we've been talking about back to school all month, and that's something that is maybe of the essence that some people may have forgotten or need to know. And first time parents is very helpful. So to share something that looks alike with your child that goes to school for the first time. So just in thought. Absolutely. So, and with that in mind, we do have books at the Made in Compton store. Some people like they talk about books and wine and slowing down the time and coddling a coffee mug, and of course the Made in Compton store also has the Made in Compton mugs, coffee mugs. But just a note, sometimes people, I can just hear somebody saying now too, well, what about the coffee mugs? That it actually has more. It actually has more room in a coffee mug to put the smoothies, especially the ones that's tropical fruit. And on a cold day like this, I can imagine with a spoon, just spooning out that smoothie out of the coffee mug. But just to know, really is something about books for the children when they have their own book instead of always having to share, put it in a plastic Ziploc bag for their table group and having to put it in, having this systematic approach when they get that chance to read a book that they like or enjoy a book being read to them, depending where they are in their reading journey. So it is the next child that we have a campaign at the Made in Compton store. Let's see if I have a flyer real quick before I get into our PSA for today. And just note that what it is people leave a donation and it goes toward a book that is on the bookshelf at the Made in Compton store. We have authors that have placed books there, and it's called a book placement. So it's a whole ecosystem and helping to share, of course, the author's perspectives about different things and how they want to impact the world and generations to come. And then there's also the system where children are at the door on the onset greeted by the one and only Teddy G, our mascot for the Made in Compton store, and to the immediate left are books. And usually the children are intrigued because it's not ordinarily seen at a store that they can usually touch. The books at other stores, they're usually up high and so forth. So we get it. So that's why they're able to touch the books. Their books are right there, right next to a teddy bear and everything. So with the donations, it helps to pre-buy books that are already on the shelf. So when a child says, "Oh, I wish I could get this book," if you know the book has been bought or there's enough money in the donations, then we offer the book as free, of course with the parents permission, if they can have a book for free. So that's how that works with the next child. And like I said, there's so many different things inside the Made in Compton store, but today we're featuring the Stanley Cup. And with that in mind, I was just thinking about the wine glasses. The stemless wine glasses are really neat for a smoothie. So, but going forward, we have a fun story here as always. Shout out to the one and only Adamu who's in the comments area. Please, everybody, if you have a suggestion for the Tipsy Tuesday podcast, intermittently we do we talk about liquor on one Tuesday, and then we'll talk about smoothies and juices on another Tuesday. And the host of the Tipsy Tuesday, when we talk about liquor, is Bone. And sometimes we'll do it together. But just to know that Tipsy Tuesday is a time that, we get a chance to take a break, because he wants to read a book. I want to read a book. And if we're always on the podcast together, we don't really get that extra time to, read a couple more chapters in a book because, we're at work every day. And so it's just another system that we're trying to build in so that way we can continue to educate ourselves as well. All right. So with that in mind, we're going to go to a quick commercial and then I'll come back, okay? And that's absolutely, it's going to be pretty fun. All right. So check out this commercial really quick. And we are back here. So here it is. Check this out. The morning rush had hit the Compton Club. But inside the main Compton store, one item was quietly holding court, the custom heavyweight Stanley Cup gleaming on the top display like a trophy for surviving the daily hustle. Marcus, running on 4 hours of sleep and a cold brew that had long lost its spark, set his keys down on the counter. I need something real today, he told Maya, who was behind the counter blending what smelled suspiciously like paradise. She slid over a freshly poured, vibrant green and deep violet blend, double walled inside that sleek Compton Crafton Stanley cup. Try that. It's not just a drink, it's full spectrum fuel. Marcus took a sip. Crisp pineapple hit first, followed by rich coconut cream, earthy greens, and a burst of wild berries. Instantly, the midday fog lifted. His energy surged clear and sharp, cold to the last drop, protected by the ultimate vessel. Hmm, this is a public service announcement. Upgrade your fuel. Your body runs on what you give it. Dish the artificial energy crashes and elevate your routine with real nutrient dense power. Real energy, zero crash. Smoothies deliver whole fruits, leafy greens, and essential antioxidants directly to your system for clean, sustained stamina. Built for the hustle, pair your daily blend with the iconic Stanley Cup from the Made in Compton store, engineered to keep your favorite smoothies ice cold from sunrise to your last goal of the day. Flavor without compromise. Nutrition doesn't have to be boring. Turn your daily wellness goal into the highlight of your morning. Fuel up right. Grab your smoothie, lock it in your Stanley cup, and on your day, run away from the Made in Compton store. Have a great day. Have a great day. If I had a rap song, I'll be rapping in a real wine right now. But at any rate, having lots of fun here on Tipsy Tuesday. Let me come back with one more thing I got for you today after this quick commercial. Ready for it? Check this out. And I tell you, that was a very quick commercial. Let me take off the next child here flyer. I want to let you know if you would like to share your story. Thank you so much, Adamu. If you like to share your story, or if you like for us to read a story, and you can, let's see, let me type that in the email here for the Made in Compton store. It is here. It's made in Compton brand at gmail.com really quick. And you can actually copy and paste or, what they call it, screen record a book and a couple pages. And then I can freeze frame them and read them for you as well. Because I think it would be fun. I love to read. So, with that in mind, let me create that banner. It is made in Compton brand. Thank you for the idea at gmail.com. Let me put that there on the screen. Okay, right there. And that actually went to, this is Tipsy Tuesday right here. Tipsy Tuesday, where we talk about juices and smoothies, nourish your body, energize your life. And also part of that is definitely listening to stories and being read to. And it doesn't always have to be back to school month, but it's something about, even if it is something that is a creation from somebody might want to mix, you know, juices with ice cream, or they might want to, do something like that for a special surprise, or it could be a birthday. Wouldn't that be neat? To as I play Byron's song, wishing a happy birthday to his friend, that there would be a and one where there's a story read for that person by someone as a gift. I would read it, of course, but they would share a story they want to have their uh, person that they're celebrating to hear, and then we could just send them the minutes where that took place on a podcast, and then that way they can actually send it as an email follow up, and the person would see it in the morning the day after their birthday. Oh my goodness, I think that would be totally cool. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to give my idea a round of applause, because it's something about celebrating something new, and that was read aloud. And absolutely. And that new idea was a think aloud. So with that in mind, that's what fresh, cool smoothies will do for you. And just knowing that I had the turmeric and no, I'm sorry, turmeric, ginger, and then there were berries. So just knowing that, sometimes it can be simple, sometimes it can have a lot of different things, but it's something about uh, getting energized with nutrition. Of course, we all fall off sometimes, especially if you're a foodie. But just knowing that it helps you to energize yourself. So I'll be back hosting the Tipsy Tuesday podcast week after next. So you feel free to email in between time if it's somebody else. That almost sounds like a tongue twister. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And Peter Piper picked pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper picked something like that. Even I will read those and try to make that fun. So that way, if I see it in an email, then I can practice it before we go live on Tuesday, week after next. All right, so have fun. Everybody stay in tune to the one and only Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesdays at 9 p.m. And the whole network, actually, MICPT Channel 12 Compton, if you're listening from another platform that we share in the podcast too. All right, so for the one and only, shout out to you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.